Hopefully that should be running. Let's go ahead and check. And there we go. We are live, ready to go. Let's go ahead and cover our watch list today, team. So we have IMPP. Now, this has been a previous runner that I do actually want to keep on watch today. I traded it both yesterday and today. Yes, 2 days ago, yesterday. So I've made plenty of trades on it. Both days have been green. Except yesterday, I broke even, but I still made like $1 or so. So now we're gonna look at IMPP. That was actually I've actually traded this 3 days in a row now, actually. So let's go ahead and actually cover our where could IMPP go. Now, if we actually look at IMPP, go to the 5-minute. I think honestly, if we break this downtrend and hold this really 130 level, we might be able to see a nice pop. We are gapping down now, so I don't want to see that. We came all the way up to 210 and then pulled back. We have CAR right now. CAR is CAR. Auction services trading are trading higher after the company agreed to sell its ADESA U.S. physical action business to Carvana for $2.2 billion. Now we ripped from 13 cents all the way up to 24, chilling at like 22.46 or around 23 right now for KAR. We have UUU. We've been consolidating. I don't like the price action, but we do have some news. University Security Investment shares are trading higher after the company reported a joint merger deal with Infinite Reality. So, as of right now, CAR is one of my top stocks to watch. Also with IMPP, that is going to be a back burner. We have RUSL. What's going on here? I don't see any news. But if we break over 13, I could see us coming up to 1647. There's not much resistance. We're going to have some at $15. That's what a previous high was and a previous low. So we'll have to see what happens with RUSL. Don't really see any company-specific news. FTCH gapped up, ran from 15 all the way to 20, pulled back to 17, now chilling around at 19.9. I think we're going to be able to see FTCH back up above 20.55 with a price target of 56. I think we could actually see this. Now we have a price target from 20 cut from 30. So we have price target cut to 40. So people are lowering the price targets, but we are not going to buy this. We're not going to buy this over 20 because we can see that a couple people have already placed a price target to 20. So why would we buy this over 20? There's no point. So right now, my favorite stock is probably KAR. Again, it's pretty slow in the market. We have a couple that we can watch to see if it's actually a bigger runner. So we have PGRE. Now we're running. I like this, but it's a little choppy. So we have to wait until market opens to really find out what stock is going to take the volume, take the liquidity, and take the most hype. And right now, we are sitting on our hands waiting for a good opportunity. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. We're already at 1.1 thousand likes. Give me one. How to add. There. Evan Nolan is now a moderator. Don't fuck with him. All right, let's get back. Why is my screen like that? Ah, there we go. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. All right, guys. Right now, we aren't really... come over to YouTube. You can see my screen much better, and I'm sure the audio is much better as well. But right now, we're sitting on our hands waiting for a good opportunity. Nothing's really popping up in the scanners. The SPY is ripping up. It's at 430. Closed yesterday. I mean, not really. It's gapping up, but we did break a downtrend, and we are popping up now too. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. It's Josh's birthday's today, and we are really just going to sit on our hands, wait for a good opportunity. I mean, why would we risk our money on setups that aren't actually our setup? None of these stocks are ripping and running. I trade stocks that are ripping and running that have a lot of momentum to the upside. And when we see inefficiency from the sellers, that's when I look to jump in. And trading inefficient, like trading like not like an RSI, not technicals, but I'm trading inefficiency from sellers where I'm reading price market data, reading level 2, I'm reading the trend with volume. That will all come to you. It's just natural. It's just like an instinct. You can almost see the market turning around, and you will know when the market's like, buy me right now. It will almost scream like, you should buy it. Oh, we're at 2,000 likes. Thank you. Let's have some background noise. The trend is your friend. Yes, it is. The trend is your friend. It's a trader saying, yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right. Again, we're just sitting on our hands. Trading's boring. You're going to have to sit and wait for the right setup, for the right opportunity. And right now, I'm not seeing any good opportunities. So I'm not going to risk my money or my capital. All right. RUSL, FTCH, IMPP. Right now, again, we have a couple stocks on our watch list. Good for you. Patience in trading is also key. Yes, it is. Cable management is looking iffy. Oh, yeah, I know. I raised my monitors, so sorry if you're on my, like a water bottle fit underneath it now. So I raised it so I can sit up more straight. And I haven't extended the wires. But you know, wires are, you don't even see them. All you see is the monitors. I don't even see the wires. I don't even know what you're talking about. What's the SPY doing? Let's go ahead and look. We had a nice big bounce yesterday. Very nice big bounce. We're getting a nice gap in volume. We have very, very high volume. I think that's the same with the crypto market, guys. I think now, honestly, I like where we're going. I think we're already back up almost at 40,000 for Bitcoin. Yeah, we got a lot of buying pressure, more than this previous. I do think when we have a double bottom, I did call the bottom. I did call that we were going to come down, but I did not call the bottom because I wasn't looking at it and I had no reason to. But now we're getting a good confirmation that we are actually potentially having a double bottom for a move higher. What I would like to see is just hold some, maybe a no supply candle and see us kind of reverse and continue higher. I like that we did hold this double bottom over the long term on the weekly. On the monthly, I want to see, we have 3 days left, and I want to see more volume start to come in. Better cables equals more views. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Possibly. I don't see anything. I think you guys are tripping. There is no cables. Everything's wireless. Everything is wireless. Again, guys, we have around 17 minutes until market opens. 2.7 likes on 2.7 thousand likes on TikTok. Thank you guys so much. On UUU, we do have a nice, really high volume doji candle on the 5-minute. I do think we have room lower. So I'm not a huge fan of UUU at the moment. Or IMPP. I think right now my top stock to watch is going to be CAR or KAR. Guys, if you could, let's try to get to 5,000 likes. Smash the like button, covering the YouTube, or covering just everything. I mean, right now we're sitting on our hands waiting for a good opportunity. There's nothing that I'm really seeing. I mean, I'm not going to risk my money if we don't see a good setup. Again, Fridays are slow. Take smaller size. Let's look at our volume. So right now, CAR has over around a 2x relative volume, but the float is 120 million. That's very high. I don't like trading high float stocks. With RUSL, we are having a 3x relative volume. So actually, I do like RUSL. Josh's top stock is CYRN. Oh yeah, CYRN closed at around $5, ran up to $8.55, and now is sitting at $5.75. All right, so we have CYRN also. CY reports regained compliance with the NASDAQ. So that's good. That's very good. And they got a nice pop. So right now, when the market opens, we're going to start really just kind of slimming down our watch list, because I'm not a huge fan of having 6 stocks on my watch list. It's a lot to manage, and especially if there's a lot of setups setting up, you tend to just you look at all the noise when you really should only focus on one setup. AMC squeeze soon. AMC, guys, AMC is not a lasting company. What's going on in the daily? We're at 17. We did get a nice bounce, but that's with the overall market. I mean, I think AMC has room lower. I mean, we'll have to see what happens. We have a nice bullish engulfing candle, so today might be green, and the next few days might be green. We'll have to see if we can come up and break 21. 21 is where the 50 SMA is. Break that level, I mean, we could continue higher, but AMC, I would not trust AMC. The hype's not there. The volume's not there. We're in a different market. The war is also starting to happen, so people aren't going to be looking to throw money into shit stocks for a potential squeeze when the squeeze didn't even happen. It happened a while ago when it ripped up to 70. Thank for the rose. Will Moderna ever come back? No, I don't think so, because people aren't scared of Corona anymore. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. When people are scared, Moderna and Pfizer, or like big companies like that, they fucking pump. I mean, I don't think we're going to see it reach $500 again for a long time. Moderna, I mean, with COVID-19 being just a fucking, like, all of it was fake. A lot of it was fake news. A lot of people don't trust the media anymore. So, and the Moderna was heavily covered by the media. So I do not think we're ever going to see it come back to that level. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. Let's try to get to 5,000 likes. We're at 2.7 right now at the moment. Again, trading's boring. Sit on your hands. Again, Fridays are slow. The volume's not there, and we can see that. We have UUU with a low float. What stick should do well with the war? What stocks? I don't know. I don't invest like that. Again, energy companies like CEI. I know CEI was pumping yesterday. There's I think IMPP is also an energy petroleum company. Energy, oil, gas, any companies in that sector I bet would do good. But I'm not much of a stock. I don't hold stocks. Buy and sell them. I hold cryptocurrencies because I think they're the future. That they're the way that everything is going to work and run. And if you disagree with me, you don't understand cryptocurrency. UUU. Again, guys, we're sitting on our hands waiting for a good opportunity. We're not seeing anything. We might have a downtrend set up on RUSL. So let's see if we can actually crack that. We have 2 touches now. Would like to see a 3rd touch, higher low, and then a 4th breakout. So that's what I'm looking for RUSL. I don't like this very sharp wick up here, so we're going to have to be careful in this area around from 12.30 all the way up to $13. I don't want to be a buyer in that area. I want to be a seller in that area because we also a lot of selling pressure in that area. So I'm not going to buy between 12.30 and 13. Now my stops are going to have to be below either 11.20 or this previous low. Now we have RUSL. RSEL is an ETF, but it's ripping up. So what crypto does best with volatility? Really, right now, everyone's scared in cryptocurrency, and right now I'm not. When I invest in cryptocurrency, I don't invest for a week or two. I don't really trade it. I invest for the long term, like VXV, QNT, MTV. So really, volatility is, if you zoom out, there's basically no volatility. Zoom out, cryptocurrency is going up. As it continues to move higher, as we continue to utilize cryptocurrency more and more inside of our daily lives, everything's going to move up higher. I'm confident in my investments. I think that this is just the short-term downtick. So I would say best with volatility, VXV. When VXV drops like 20%, it will usually rally another 20%. It will usually move higher. So VXV is a very good one. You can buy it on KuCoin. The fees are really low, but you have to send money over to KuCoin from a centralized exchange. So I would suggest VXV. When it's running, when the market dips, VXV tanks. When the market runs, VXV runs. When you're looking at best for volatility, you want to look for stocks that have, or cryptocurrencies that have good tokenomics. Not a lot of tokens, meaning that there's less amount of buying pressure that will push the stock or the crypto higher. Guys, we have around 7 minutes left till market open. We are sitting on our hands waiting for a good opportunity. All right, here we go. All right. All right, all right. We might be looking for a nice inverse head and shoulders pattern on CYRN. Might be looking for a nice washout long at 540. Wrist stops are below 520. I honestly really like this setup. I really like this setup. I do really like this setup. Maybe a quick downturn, nice at market open, then see a nice rip back up to potentially 640. All right, we have 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. I'm looking for a nice bounce. I like how we're not really gapping up too much now. We're gapping up. Okay, we are gapping up like 18%. So that's pretty good. I like how we're pulling back. So we're going to see a smaller washout than if we're gapping up like 75%. People are going to look to take profits and people are going to look to buy for this washout out of CYRN. Now, CYRN, I am looking for a nice bounce off 540. This low, really. I want to see us really hold this, ideally this low. That's going to be awesome. We have now very light volume on the move lower. So I'm going to look out for a washout. I'm going to try to enter and risk less than around I'm going to try to risk less than 20 cents ideally. So I'm looking to buy no higher than 38. I'm going to buy no higher than 38. I'm going to try to buy around a 530, 535 ideally, with light size, with half my position size, because I don't want to take a huge unnecessary loss. Excuse me, because this is a loss, the washout long, which is harder to catch than like a bull flag. Oh man. All right, guys, we have 50 seconds left. I'm looking for a nice washout long. It's coming down perfectly. I'm actually looking for it to come down even lower. This is better than I thought. It's coming lower than I thought. A nice washout down to around, if we can come down to around 525, I honestly might go in with my full position. We will see. We'll have to see what happens. I'm going to be watching CYRN for a nice washout, holding 520 for a nice inverse head and shoulders play. We're getting a very nice bounce. We have 23 seconds left. I want to see that right out of the gate. I like that. I like that buying pressure right out of the gate. Let's see it come down to around this level again. We have 15 seconds left. Oh, coming in with some sellers now. Let's see really what happens here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're live. Let's see a washout again. Oh, didn't get the washout. Didn't get the washout that I wanted. I don't think I'm going to take the trade. It's not in my trade book. Did not get the washout long, so why would I take the trade? There's a nice pop from 540 all the way up to 580. This is the trade that we wanted, but I did not get the entry. I got the entry in pre-market. I moved this down just a little bit because I thought we were going to have a bigger washout. Don't be a buyer right now. We don't know how the market's going to react. We are just staying disciplined and staying focused. Good morning. How are you doing today? Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Ron. Hello, Arlene. Thank you guys for stopping in. Hopefully, we're going to make some money, stay disciplined today, and then show our profits up in alpha. Man, CYRN, this is the move that we wanted. I didn't get a nice washout into my zone that I was looking to buy, which is unfortunate. That would have been a nice 60-cent run. What's going on with everything else? We have IMPP, not really liking it. Car, dumping hard. UUU again. I'm not. UUU's consolidating. I wanted to pick a direction before I actually jump into it. RUSL dumping hard. I wanted to see a nice bounce, but I do not. We have a lot of buying pressure on the level 2. He went away now. That might have been a fluke order. There he is at 1070. Let's see if he starts getting filled. We might crack lower. It looks like we are getting filled, but the selling pressure wasn't strong enough to crack him lower. We have FTCH ripping up and CYRN. I think CYRN is our top stock to watch. We got rejected right off VWAP. This is the exact trade that we wanted, but just weren't able to capitalize on it. And I'm not going to take the bull flag or anything here because of this higher volume on this doji candle with a really large upper wick. So I want to see us actually come down, hold this level, and possibly move higher before I actually be the guinea pig and jump into this play, because as we know, Fridays are slow. There's a lack of volume. I mean, we do have a good amount of volume on CYRN, 616% of the daily. FTCH, 6%, nothing crazy. RUSL has some good volume. UUU has great volume. There's the pop. There's the nice move from UUU over that yesterday's high. This is what we're talking about. Now in this range, consolidating higher. Now the halt level to the upside is 490. What's going on here? IMPP, I'm not starting to like as much. It could be starting to flag. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm sorry, that was on the tick chart. When I was looking at the tick chart, that shows me in the wick, not the minute or 5 minute. So again, I don't like this high volume that we got rejected off this previous high. We made a new high than yesterday, and now it seems like we're coming into a lot of selling. IMPP dropping hard. Break below this low. I mean, I think we're going to continue lower for IMPP. Car, nasty. I'm not going to buy this. I'm not going to look to hold this or buy this at all unless we stay above 220.42. RUSL got a nice pump. There was a nice bounce off of the 90 EMA. Still, I didn't really see anything crazy about a strategy like this. You don't know if it's going to come lower or not. Your stops could have been below this wick and got filled, and it's now popping up. Now let's see if we can actually break above this high and see if the buying pressure can actually break above this wall. Might be forming a potential pennant here, a bull pennant. I'm not a huge fan of the bull pennants, but you know, I might look to start. I might look to take a trade. Let's see. Maybe look for a nice bounce off 250. I'm risking around 20 cents, but I wasn't able to capitalize on it. Didn't have anything typed up yet. Let's see if we can pull back a little bit more with another bounce, and ideally hold this low for the nice crack up to around 666. Ideally around a 10% run, that would be ideal. We can actually get that. Before we break, I do want to see another candle come down and retest and make a higher high. Oh, it looks like we're already about to crack. I want to see this next candle. We have 3 seconds left. There was the crack. Missed it. Watch for the pullback. Watch for the pullback. Maybe join the bid there. Join the bid low. That was very risky, guys. That was a very risky trade, a very risky entry. I'm looking for the retest here. Looking for the retest. There's the retest. Very light volume. Got in at 21 for almost a perfect retest. Nothing crazy. This is, I don't know why I'm entering this. This is not my strategy, but this is okay. I do think we're going to see a nice, we have decreasing volume. I want to see that retest more. I'll go and sell some there. I'll go ahead and sell some more there because I'm not a huge fan of this. We're not seeing that buying pressure. My 50 shares long. There it is. I'm going to hold this a little bit more. Want to see a nice pop? I'm going to sell more there. I didn't like the buying pressure. I'll take that. I'll take that 15.38 on the day. I sold it a little early. Could have made more money, but I'll take that one trade for 15 bucks on the day. I only went in with a very small position. Let's see. Yeah, I only went with around 650 bucks, and I have around 700 bucks left to trade with. Again, you guys don't need a big account to trade some. Good morning. Guys, I sold it too early. It was just unfortunate. But I did get scared out of this higher. I think it's a higher volume doji. Yeah, this higher volume doji candle. I did the right thing. We looked to take out because this will usually indicate that we're going to reverse. And I had no idea that we were going to come up and pop up for a little bit more. So I wanted to take my profits because I did not like this higher volume doji candle. And I'm going to do that every single time that I'm in a trade because that is the right thing to do because the volume with a higher volume than the previous spread or the previous bar, but we have a smaller spread, that is indicating to me that we are going to have more room to the downside. And we have even higher volume in this doji candle. These are all alarm bells that should tell you, get out now, get out now, get out now. Maybe not get out, but maybe scale back on your position. And look, we can see that we got a retest, got it rejected. Another retest got rejected. Now we see not a lot of buyers looking to jump in. So I do think we're going to see more room lower for CYRN. Thank you guys so much for stopping in on YouTube. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'm on the road to 10,000 subscribers. I'm also a part of Alpha. Yeah, CYRN, there was a nice trade. Again, I scalped it for, I mean, really nothing crazy. Maybe like 15 cents or so, but still 15 cents per share. That's pretty good. Considering I was risking, I got in at like 21, 22. I was risking for it to come down below. Really 20. I was only risking around. I mean, that was a terrible trade. Don't get me wrong. Because of the risk to reward, the trade setup. It wasn't my trade. It wasn't my strategies for me to actually develop everything and understand when it's a good trade or not. But I was looking for the retest. We saw a nice explosive move with pretty high volume. So I was looking for a quick retest of this pennant. And now I entered on the level because I saw this those two wicks at the top for a nice bounce. And we bounced off the 90 EMA. I was looking for a nice retest of this trend line. Stops, again, we're below just this trend line. I had a mental stop really. And I caught a nice move off. I entered a little late at 22 and was selling up into this area. Sold a little too early, but at the top I could have made 4%. I don't think I sold it 649, but I do think I did a good decision. And there we go. There was the confirmation of the break lower. Sorry, not the break. But yeah, this higher volume doji candle would have told you that we have more selling pressure in this decreasing volume with large spread. This decreasing volume does not match the relative volume and the relative spread of the candles, so it's not validating the trend higher. Came from Trap. What's up, dude? How you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, no, just trading today. Just trying to cover the month green. If I can finish the rest of this month without losing, I think like 30 bucks, 40, 50 bucks or so, then I think I'll have my first green month, which is going to be awesome ever. So I've been trading since really, I've been in the live market since August of last year. Nothing crazy, but I've been dabbling in the market since January of last year. So first green month day trading. I love it. I love it. Well, we're doing good today on Friday. Let's go ahead and cover the rest of our watch list. We have IMPP. Not really liking it at the moment. CAR, not liking it either. UUU, dumping. Again, right now, I think FTCH, this is the one that I'm not going to buy over 20. Why would you buy over 20 when we have a stock price cut to 20? Stock price cut to 20. I'm not buying over 20 for FTCH. And CYRN is getting a nice bounce. There was a bigger retest, possibly for the move higher, but I don't like that we have decreasing volume on this move. We'll have to see what happens, but I'm not looking to trade this at the moment. All right, guys. Thank you guys on TikTok. Come over to the YouTube. See my screen much better. And if people in chat from Alpha Day Trading are also, if they want to go through a lesson of volume price analysis, because that's how I mainly trade, then yeah, we'll go ahead and cover that on YouTube. But we're still moving up, but we have decreasing volume. This trend is moving up, but the volume is not matching the trend. I'm not confident in this trend higher. This three bar trend higher, I'm just not confident in. Unless we ski a stupid amount of volume. There's the volume that we're starting to see. Nice pop. I'm starting to be a little bit more bullish on this because of that volume. Let's see if we can actually come back over this level. Now, what I would be looking for, 666 would be a really nice, we see a really large seller at that area and see him start getting taken out. If we see him go, if we see at 666, we see here we go. Let's see if there's one there. I don't see one. I don't see one right now. There it is, 28.30. Again, I'm not going to look to buy this. I'm not a breakout trader, really. I'm a breakout trader. I was a breakout trader on this trade, but that's not my main strategy. I'm not going to take that multiple times. I'm not going to test my luck. Even though this probably could work out in my favor, I'm just not a fan of it. Yeah, I mean, that retest, you could be up 20 cents right now, which is okay. You don't have to be up all the time. He said, TJ says, is Biden talking today? Yeah, so now we're getting high volume, lower spread than the previous. This is telling me that we're coming into some selling. Let's see how the candle closes. And he stays in it. Hopefully not, and he stays in his basement. Oh my gosh, Beth. I love it. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not a huge fan of CYRN at the moment. Not at all. I'm going to take what I can from it and then leave it and try to stay a little bit more disciplined. I wasn't really disciplined on this one. Try to just dabbling. I didn't really take full size of half for a trade setup that I don't really take usually. A nice retest of a trend line or a potential bull pennant. I usually don't trade bull pennants. But again, we're just going to be, that's all trading is. It's just patience. That's it. Oh All right. Just like fishing. Yes, it is. Patience, fishing. I can't wait for fishing season. I'm in Ohio right now, but I hate fishing freshwater. I don't find it fun. I usually fish. I like fishing saltwater, and I can't wait to go down to Florida in the spring, catch some sharks. IMPP, car, UUU. Not liking it. Again, guys, I'm not really liking anything besides CYRN. And I'm really not liking the price action at all either. It's nerve-wracking. Here's the decreasing volume pullback. We made a new high, and now it's pulling back. 5 minute just doesn't look too strong, in my opinion. Like the trend to the upside doesn't look too strong, but I like way of decreasing volume. Maybe this has turned into the $6 support. We got to reject it off of it. Ideally, we're going to stay above 630 now. Ideally, we're going to stay above 630. If you're looking for a nice flag, your stop's up below VWAP at 635. Now, I'm not willing to risk 20 cents at right now. I only want to risk 10 because of this. Because I don't want to give back profits, and this is a little bit more. I'm only going to risk 10. Your stop's up to be below VWAP at like 636. Might be a little bit too late. Maybe see a nice move into this level around 46. Maybe risk 10 cents. Let's see if it comes down. I missed it a little bit, too hesitant. I should have jumped in on this candle, but wasn't really looking at it. And there's a perfect move, a nice pop back up. Don't trade the breakout, just trade. I mean, you can trade the breakout, leave some to catch the breakout, but don't. I mean, in this market right now, I wouldn't be trading the breakout, especially on a Friday. Yeah, because there's the pop, nice pivot low here, it seems, but your entry should have been at like 645, right off VWAP in the 90 EMA. Wasn't able to capitalize on it though. That would have been another great trade. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to. That's why you wouldn't have held it. I don't like it very much because of this. It just doesn't seem like a strong trend. But that's unfortunate. I should have bought down at 645. Didn't have my trade plan. Sorry. Oh man, that was probably really loud. Sorry about that. Yeah, but I didn't have my trade plan in place before the time. I was too busy sifting through my stocks. But really, again, those are all noise right now. CYRN is our top stock to watch. I do think we have more room lower. Yep. We have IMPP ripping up now. Back up to this trend line, getting rejected. Don't like this really long upper wick. I'm gonna go ahead and delete car off the watch list. You might be forming a reversal. We'll have to wait. I like this decreasing volume. I might look to scale in here. Very light volume. I'm looking to buy. My stops are below this previous low at 34. Very light volume. I have a hard stop in place. Looks like I'm going to get cracked. There it is. All right. Looking for a nice bounce, for a continuation higher. The volume was decreasing, but wasn't able to capitalize on it. Still went in with very light. Looking for a bounce off 636. Cut it. We have IMPP. Looking to break this down. Looking to break this downtrend. IMPP is still pumping. I'm looking for a potential flag. Let's go, Jordan. How you doing? Thank you for stopping in. All right. Guys, so far I made 2 trades on CYRN. One for a nice retest of the breakout of this trend line, and then one on the touch of the VWAP and 20 EMA. Stops are below, and I got looking for a nice bounce, but continued lower again. We broke this previous low. Shouldn't have, but I saw a decreasing volume, very light volume. Thought we could bounce, but in the overall grand scheme of things, I should have not taken the trade. It's not, but it's all good. All right, let's see if we can again, possibly waiting for IMPP to flag. Could be flagging, but I don't like, I mean, it just looks, I'm not going to buy it. I want it to pull back to the 9 EMA. I want to pull back a little bit more to 59. We have a lot of buying at 160. We have a lot of buying at 160. starting to get taken out. Looks like we might crack lower. I mean, now we have a lot of selling pressure. A 161, let's see it. Now we have a big seller at 61. Don't want to do that. There was the pop. There's the pop. Look for the break over 62. There's the break over 62. There's the fake out. That's unfortunate for IMPP. Possible head and shoulders pattern maybe. On the 5-minute doesn't look the best. This upper wick I do not like, and 2 upper wicks, so I do think we're going to break lower for FTCH. I think CYRN is our top stock to watch. Let's see, 400, okay. This could be a nice head and shoulders pattern. I want to see it break over 660. I want to see it break over 660 and hold. Looks like it's not. We're coming into more selling. Very light volume. We're going to break out to the upside or to the downside of this wedge. Let's see what happens. I don't like this upper wick on the 5-minute. All right, we have the moving averages and VWAP all squeezing. Looks like we could possibly get a pop. Let's see. The volume's not there. I don't see the volume. Do not see the volume. There's the volume. There's the volume. There's the pop. Let's see if this can hold. Ideally, this is going to hold. Hall level's at 699, so pretty far away. It's very choppy right now. Spreads are 3 cents. So you come back, retest. Come on, break over 666. I know you want to. Do it. Do it. Break over 66. Break it. No, you want to. I know you want to. Oh. Not 1 and 2, guys. Not 1 and 2. Look for the retest, maybe. Break over 66. Come on. Not wanting to. See another decreasing volume pullback. Oh, I wasn't able to get filled down there. Oh man, I only got down there because the volume was so light. I wanted to get filled down there because it looked, oh my gosh. Oh man, only if. That would have been a great trade. Wasn't able to capitalize on it though. I joined the bid when I should have clicked join the market. Or buy market. Whoops. It's unfortunate. Wasn't able to capitalize on it. That would have been a really good trade. In at 650. Woo! That's what we like to hear. Awesome, awesome. Let's see, you're up 25 cents a share. Awesome. CYRN. Very, very good trade. Let's see if we can crack up. We're starting to see that volume. If you haven't taken some profits, I would take some profits off the table just to secure that win. Good stuff, Jordan. Good stuff. I wanted to jump in at like 644. Wasn't able to. Got at 650. That's a good trade. Let's see if we... Hello, traders. Good to see you. Coming up into some... we made it. Now we have a trend line. Did it hit with anything previously? Oh, perfect. It hit that 855 perfect. If we break over that, I mean, I could see us all the way back up again. Break over 7. I mean, we really won't have resistance till 750. And that's just... I mean, 750, we're going to have some at 714, some light ones, but I think 750 is the next major key level. Let's see if we can get a nice higher low, nice decreasing volume pullback with the break. We could have a cup and handle. I want to see it pull back. Yep, to the 20 EMA. There it is. There it is. There's my first entry. Went in very small size. Very small size. There's that entry at 552. See if we can hold this level. If we get more confirmation, I might look to add. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Well, let's see it pop. I'm going to put that in place. Stops are below that low. I want to see this start to move higher. I don't like this decreasing volume, but let's see if we can get some volume to step in here. I want to see it close above the 9 EMA ideally. Close above the 9 EMA. When I see a break above 666, I'm going to go ahead and bring my stop to break even. Don't like that we got rejected. Don't like that we got rejected. I might go ahead and look to cut it out there. I can't. Oh, the break. Maybe not. Maybe it might not be smart. I might go ahead and bring my stops below, because most likely if we crack below 650, we're going to crack even lower. Not liking this at all. I'm moving my stops to break even. I don't care. I don't care. I want to see volume start to step in. Over 666. I know you want to crack over 666. I know you want to crack. My stops are at break even. It's a green trade. I don't want this to go against me. The volume's not there, but I'm in a trade, so if I get stopped at break even, I get stopped at break even. Doesn't look like it's there. Sold there for a little bit. I can always scale in. Okay, and we're going to continue to rip. As soon as I sell, it looks like it's going to rip. The decreasing volume was scaring me out. And I thought maybe we had a nice pullback, pop up higher for another run higher, maybe for a head and shoulders pattern on this. It's not the best head and shoulders pattern, but it is something we got to be careful of. And look, there's the pop. There was a nice false move. I think I'm going to call it a day on trading today. Got really small capital, made 3 trades, 2 winners and 1 loser. So thank you so much for stopping in. I will see you guys bright and early Monday morning inside of Alpha on YouTube and on TikTok, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you for stopping in.